everyone, and welcome to the Stanley Cup playoffs with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro in just a moment. I'm Mike Emmerich, and here we are at the beginning of it all. Whether you won the division or whether you just barely scraped in, you're here. That's important. What do you say to your team?
Well, let's control what we can. You're right, Doc. Home ice, being the visiting team, doesn't really matter. At the end of the day is that you have to control what you can, how you play, how you compete, and this is what it's all about. It's the best time of year, and we've seen over history teams that have won the conference have gone on to the Stanley Cup. We've seen teams that finished in 8th spot have gone on and won the Stanley Cup. So it really doesn't matter. As long as you give yourself a chance when you get in, anything can happen.
Just looking around this building, Doc, you know there's a sense of excitement. It's a long road to get to the Stanley Cup final, but this is where it all begins, and everybody is certainly jacked up for this.
Let's look at the starting netminders. Roberto Luongo answers the call to the crease tonight, an NHL All-Star, part of the stingiest tandem in the league with Corey Schneider in Vancouver in 2011. Nearly a decade and a half in the NHL. Andrej Pavelich is in goal. 6'3", 220, good size, native of the Czech Republic. He spent his years with one organization, Atlanta Thrashers, Winnipeg Jets, and he won an AHL playoff title with the Chicago Wolves. Chara's star status is known. That's why he gets to start this game. Set to drop the puck, and TJ Oshie glides into position. I know it's early, but if this game goes to a shootout, he might go first and second, and all night propelled to Martin. Pass attempt at Chara. Pitching this one to Gaudreau. Played back up the boards and handled by Bergeron. Ripped along to Jones. Tries to get it on net. Takes his pass from the goalie. And at an angle to Gaudreau. It's an odd man rush. It's a 3-on-2. Shoots. Great glove save, and he keeps it.
Oh, that puck just hit his glove.
And here is the third voice of our crew, the man in the coldest place. Ice side, Ray Ferraro.
Well, great early pace. You can certainly tell that the games have picked up a notch in intensity since the end of the regular season to this first night of the playoffs.
Thanks very much, Ray. Got his stick on it. Great opportunity, but the pass didn't connect. The Stars have control of the puck at center ice. Simple play, made well, strong defense. Passing one off now to Ribeiro. Whoa, what a play! Looking to head man or do anything to get it out of the defensive zone. Trying to go to Ribeiro. To Gabrick. A shot! Score! Joe Thornton!
Especially in the offensive zone. If you want to isolate a defender, you got to get people moving over to the puck carrier to give him more options. That's exactly what happened on this play.
Gabrick's displayed some sweet hands. That's a soft dish right on the tape.
The Flames' lead is now 1. Lots of time remaining in this first period and in the rest of the game, of course, to try to build on it. Calgary's carrying it through center. Looks ahead to start something. Dallas lugging the puck in the defensive zone. Slid to Glendening. Tanguay's hurt on this play, but he's staying out there. Breakaway chance. Marvelous save by Pavelich. One-timer. Score!
What a beautiful pass to set up this one-timer.
Pavlik's able to just get a small piece of this. It bounces off him and goes into the net.
Just over 9 minutes to go first period. Calgary's lead on the strength of that recent goal is 2. Laid on to Garvin. Shoots. Ring 10 bells for that save.
Well, Oh, the shooter's pretty disappointed, guys. He delivered that puck quickly. It was accurate, yet the goaltender was just better than him on the wrist shot.
Calgary's got it with a blast. Score! That's 3 in a row.
That puck looked like it got deflected right in front of the goaltender. I'm sure Ray had a much better look at that.
It did get deflected, Eddie, and when we get a look at it on the replay right here, you're going to see the goalie's in position, but because the puck is deflected the way it was, it gets past him in a way he just can't react to.
Solid win at center ice. Now what? Loose puck taken by Martin. One-timer. Score! Zdeno Chara.
Chara's quick release was the key to that one-timer.
I'm not seeing the goaltender much here, Eddie. There's lots of traffic in front of him. When he finally picks up the puck, he can't get a glove or body on it.
The Flames with a win at center. Calgary's in their own end and on the move. Pitching it to Gaudreau. A shot. Score!
If you want to generate offensive opportunities, you have to get inside the face-off dots. You got to find those soft spots in the defense in order to generate and score goals like that.
Gaudreau's able to clear open ice, and he lays a sweet saucer pass on the shooter's stick.
A little under 6 minutes remaining in the first. When your car gets beyond 4 tires, I guess you can take a blowout. I don't know if we can take this one much longer. The Flames look to make a difference up the wing.
The lane was open and he took it. He just missed wide.
Good centering pass to the slot. Oh, and the pass wouldn't go. 2-on-1 opportunity. He got his glove on that one. And he dumps it in. Puck is picked up by Crosby. And now it's directed to Gaudreau. He's got it on a breakaway. What a shot, but it's off the post. Turned aside. He wheels behind. Inside the final minute. Those cursed goals in the final minute. Will we see one here? Taken on by Chara. Directed up the wing to Ribeiro. The Flames waiting back in their own end. First period has ended and a strong early lead has been built. We turn to the shots on goal. Heavy totals for one, very light for the other. 10 for Calgary and 2 for the Stars. Pavelec has had days when he's been spectacular, but this is not one of those. An example there as intermission begins. 20 minutes in the books, 20 minutes ahead. Edzo, what did you think of the first?
The Flames have to be pleased, Doc, with the way they came out. They set the tone of the game, were rewarded with a couple of good shifts, and they had a real comfortable lead.
Period 2 is underway. Let's see if something happened during the first intermission that can bring this closer to even. Snapped up that right wing to Jamie Benn. Swept on to Oshie. Wonderful save. Calgary's in their own end and in possession. Moving at the Yonker. Perfect passing right through center. Shoots. Directing that one to Oshie. Takes it up near the boards. From the right side to the middle, right on his tape. Waffle boarded. Pass to the slot. Oh, a close call there.
Here's one of those times where you look at the net and there's nothing there. That's where you just got to shoot for the center of the net.
2-on-1. Great shooting lane. Outstanding save. Just on reputation, you can smell a goal there. Just wide. Under siege, needs to be gotten out. To Kadri. Dallas moving well as they go through the neutral zone. Great shooting position. Lightning in that glove. In the slot, he's terrific. Pad save. The Flames have it between the blue lines. Smashed in. Back in his defensive end to get it. On to Poland. Puck is thrown to Kadri. Muscled long to Stone. Moves to the corner. The Flames are starting back in the defensive zone. Taken up the wing by Mike Ribeiro. Shot. A desperate lunging save.
I'm not sure how he made that stop. Outstanding effort.
Oh, great cut. The Flames with possession in center ice. Toward the net. Score!
You always have to know where the puck is on the ice. Be ready, and he one-timed it in.
Garbutt's displayed some sweet hands. That's a soft dish right on the tape.
The Flames have scored yet again, and their lead gets bigger. They are doing very well on the shot board, too. Calgary's got it off the draw at center. To Richards.
Richards has scored the last goal. His team's got a bucket full.
Picks it up in his own end. He goes back into his own end, looking to Glendening. Dallas has it and moves it through center ice. Odd man rush, 2-on-1. Score! Off the iron and in.
He shot that puck so hard, I only saw it when it finally came back out of the net.
Luongo's been beat here. He thinks he's in decent position, but this puck just barely skims by him into the net.
Calgary's got another face-off win. Up that right side to Garbutt. Pass off the woodwork to Martin. And offside is called on the play. Calgary's got that one. Now what? Chip to Chara. Snapping a pass to Garbutt. To Martin. Pass cut. Pass attempt to McKenzie. Hammers it. Superb save by Luongo.
Luongo's athleticism allowed him to make that outstanding save.
Fantastic shutdown. Calgary's on the move through the neutral zone. Carries it up the side. Shoots one. The puck is fielded now by Zdeno Chara. Pitching this one to Roussel. Takes it on the wing. Passing one off now to Chara. Retreats into the defensive zone, trying to go to Yocker. The boards are there to be used, and he does it with that pass. 40 minutes have been played in this contest, and everyone gets a break, but just for a moment. Third period coming up. Looking at the shots on goal through 2 periods here. 14 for Calgary and 8 for the Stars. The Stars, with the scoring of this goal, have clawed their way back closer. We'll see if there's any more momentum from them when we come back in just 40 minutes have been played. They are getting ready for the third period here. So take us back through the game. What do you think, Eddie?
Calgary's up, Doc, here with a pretty solid lead, but they know that their opponent's going to come after them. So let's see how they play it. Will they be defensive first or look to add to the lead that they have?
The Flames hopefully shifting from defense to offense in their own end. Thrown in. Rattled deep to Crosby. He can start some danger here. Good use of the stick. Broke that pass up. Steps between the circles. Pitching it to Ben. Dallas lugs it through center. Ranks one. And that one turned aside. Propelled to Crosby. Calgary is accelerating on in neutral ice. And angled to Chara. Slid to Oshie. And now it's directed to Jamie Benn. Lets it go. Guarded the goal again. To Chara. To Crosby. To Thornton. Looks ahead to start something. Slides it to the point to Ribeiro. One-timer. Great glove grab. A cover. And play is stopped.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
The Flames win it. Score!
When you're an offensive player, you have that much time, you're allowed to take that big, heavy slap shot. Fortunately for the offensive team, they're rewarded with a big goal.
Low stick side used to be an area that you shot all the time, but now that the goaltenders are in the butterfly, it's not as easy to beat, but this one goes through them pretty quickly.
Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Moving it to Glendening. Back in his defensive end to get it. Dallas in their own end carrying it now. It's dumped in. Luongo's out behind to stop it right there. Directing that one to Garbutt. Oh, broke it up. Picks it up in his own end. Lets it go. Blocked. Puck is thrown to Garbutt. Still has control through center. And the puck collected in the defensive zone by Orpik. Looking to Palmieri. Tip by the stick. That's just good fundamental defense. Wrist shot. Wonderful save on the redirect.
There's no question that puck was deflected and a good stop.
Let's go, Arister. Score! A pair of goals by the same team.
He had that wrist shot ready to go in the perfect scoring area.
Leonard's not able to catch this one. Too tight to the body, up over his shoulder.
Calgary's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. A face-off win. Let's see what develops. Calgary's in possession as they travel through the neutral zone. Dumped in. Possession gained by Smith. On through the corner. Oh, what a play. Gathered in by Smith. Snapping a pass to Stone. Great job on a cut pass. Calgary's on the move in their own end. Chipped in, and they'll change lines. Looks ahead to start something. Many yards gained. Gloved. And he holds on.
Been a long time since this wasn't the garden variety stop for a goalie. Down in the butterfly, turned aside.
Calgary's got another win. Gathered in by Martin. A long game, and the clock bleeds down to the final minute of regulation. And the possession taken up by Bergeron. Pass attempt to Crosby. And he dumps it in. Out behind the net, it is halted right there. One-timer. Score! He's got his second of the game.
The key to this goal on the one-timer, hands away from the body and follow through.
Leonard's unable to pick up the shot, but there's only one defender between him and the shooter. He's got to fight harder to find that.
The Flames got that faceoff win. Now what? Forcing attention indeed. Got it in the slot. Laid on to Ben. Oh, wonderful play. Pitching this one to Garvin. On to Bergeron. Great job on a cut pass. Calgary's in their own end and shifting gears. Passing one off now to Garvin. Takes that pass at center ice. Broke it right up. Calgary's got possession in their own end. Yeah, shot back out. All's fine. The horn sounds an exciting finish to this game. The Stars were out of this one.
It's going to be a long day at practice after that effort tonight.
It was another great night of playoff hockey. We hope you liked it and will watch next time. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good night.